Like, I just feel like I'm in like this new world, this new life, and none of it feels real. This day has taken a turn. I've never told this story on YouTube or to anyone because it is just unspeakable.
I had a feeling you'd come back and save me.
It is 7:30 in the morning, and normally I would be 4 hours into my work day by now, but instead, I'm just waking up, as you could actually probably tell by my scratchy voice. Okay, I turned my light on so you guys could see me better because it's still so dark in here, but this is the very first day that I am not a TV news reporter in 5 years, which feels so weird. Yesterday was my last day. As you guys know, I recently quit. I decided, you know what, I mean, honestly, first of all, I just need sleep because my shift was the morning shift, meaning I worked from 3:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m., and I just feel like I haven't slept in 5 years, and this feels, honestly, fantastic. All right, guys, dare I do it? Dare I turn on the TV? Oh my gosh, this is so weird because not only is this Good Morning Cincinnati, which I am no longer a part of, this is Kristen, who's like the other morning reporter. So this AKA would be me out there right now. Like, she's on her last hit of the morning. It's 7:35, so she had hits at 5, 5:30, 6, 6:30, 7, and now she's at 7:35. This feels so weird because for our entire relationship, Zach always made the bed for us just because obviously he gets out of bed last, but I guess maybe I'll be making the bed from now on, / we'll probably just rotate because I'm thinking we're gonna be waking up at the same time. Like 7 a.m. sounds like a good time to wake up. I think that's when he gets up, but this week, no alarms. I'm just sleeping in until my heart tells me it's time to get up. Like, I am not setting an alarm for the rest of this week. And the good thing about me making our bed is I'll actually make it look cute because Zach always forgets about our cute fluffy pillows that just make everything look so nice. Look at that. Wow, I just opened up my Facebook memories, and on this day last year, I was waiting to hear more from law enforcement as they investigate a shooting in Independence, and like this is what I really don't miss at all. Like, it's just not something I miss, but it's interesting because if I scroll down past this one, this is me in nursery, and I was too shy to smile. Yeah, like I genuinely remember thinking, like, don't smile, that's so awkward. Like, how weird of me. Anyway, scroll down, and then 4 years ago, I was at Kings Island doing a fun story. Like, there's so much variety, but honestly, at this moment, with how tired I am, I don't even miss the fun stories. Like, I need a break from all of it. And this is so weird because I'm sitting here where my work laptop normally is. I normally have my regular laptop, but my work laptop is what I'm always on. My mouse that I purchased myself is here, but no work laptop because I had to turn in my work laptop and my work cell phone. And oh my gosh, guys, I have maybe 12 times since last night to this morning thought, like, oh, I need to check my work phone. It feels so weird not having it. Like, I brought that thing everywhere, just in case, I don't know. So it's so weird not having a work cell, but it's funny because when I got to Dayton and I was told that I was going to be getting a work cell phone, I thought that was so cool. I was like, what? Like, a work cell? You know, I made it to the big leagues? No, it's actually, what's the opposite of a blessing in disguise? A curse in disguise, because it's not even so much at Local 12, but it allows them to basically, like, contact you whenever, like, and there's really no excuse because you have a cell phone at your home. So it's like, hey, can you actually work Saturday or this or that? And I was always like, wow, kind of wish I didn't have my work cell, but gosh, that thing is so necessary. The amount of phone calls and text messages and all of that we have to do with our interviewees, it's like, I don't want to give out my personal cell. Clearly, Zach is getting ready for work. I don't want to give out my personal cell to, like, just anybody.
Changes. Come pick me up 'cause I just wanna see the light. I wanna be weightless. Teach me to fly.
I have always said if I could work out at any time of the day, it would be morning, before work, before doing anything, because I just cannot stand after work workouts. It's just not like my personality type. And then I hate what I had been doing, which is working out after my nap at, like, 5 or 6 p.m. So finally, I get to actually do, like, a morning workout, and just, like, sets your whole day up for just, like, feeling good. Like, I don't like thinking about the fact that I have to work out all throughout the day. I just want to wake up and do it.
Maybe things are gonna be alright, 'cause I just wanna see the light.
Just ran 2 miles. That felt so freaking good because I haven't been working out these past couple of days. Just, like, with the hecticness of work ending, and then obviously, you guys know if you saw my last vlog, I have a sunburn that hurts so bad to put a sports bra on. Ooh, I could feel it's gonna be peeling soon. I've been loading up with ALLLL, but it's awful. So I'm actually in Kentucky right now though. So I came to Friendship Park, which is across the river. It's where Zach and I had one of our first dates, which was pretty ironic because we were like kind of like not deciding, but like we're still on like the friend basis. And I'm like, of course, he would take me to Friendship Park, but I ended up running across that bridge. That is where is it? Okay, Roebling. And then now we are in Kentucky. That felt freaking good. And it's so crazy looking at my watch and I'm like, right now I would have 3.5 hours of work left of the day.
Left me, yeah, but a little bit inside, you know, maybe things are gonna be alright. 'Cause I just wanna see the light. Yeah, I just wanna see the light.
I'm gonna make this grocery haul super quick because honestly, I am so hangry right now, but we're keeping it healthy. I really wanna try to be healthy after this crazy work routine. Like that's my goal over the next few weeks, just to like try to restore my health. I don't know, I've just felt really unhealthy these past few months with the schedule of waking up at 2 in the morning, but we've got avocados. This I discovered a few weeks ago. I'm almost already out of the Dash original seasoning. I love it. And I just bought the big guy this time because I know I'm gonna really like it. Oats, bananas, watermelon. This has been hitting the spot like no other lately. We've got salmon, chicken. I really like these. These are the thin sliced chicken breast cutlets. For veggies, I went the lazy method, and these are, I know guys, it's bad. They're in containers, and it's just like, I try not to do that, but I don't know. I've been struggling with lunch, and I'm just trying this out. It kind of just makes it easier. We have vegetable medley, butternut squash, Ezekiel bread. I haven't had this in a while, and I love this with avocado toast. 4 Japanese sweet potatoes, asparagus, broccoli.
Left me, yeah, but a little bit inside, you know, maybe things are gonna be alright.
Well, clearly we did not need any more bananas. This is what happens when you live with someone and you don't realize they went grocery shopping yesterday, but I know what I'm having for breakfast this morning. When I'm not so hangry, I can give a full in-depth smoothie tutorial, but seriously, I'm about to kill someone. Are you guys ready for today's outfit of the day? Are you ready? A full-on velour jumpsuit. This is from Victoria's Secret. I got it like last year, but I just couldn't resist. You guys know, obviously with TV news reporting, I'm constantly in dresses and skirts and these like tight pants and all that. And you know what? I'm just getting as far away from the TV news reporting lifestyle as possible, and I just have like a lot of computer work to do today, so this is the perfect ensemble. All right, we have got a lot. It's not that I have a lot to do, but I feel like I have a lot of emotionally heavy things to do, aka the biggest one. I just created this little list in my agenda of all the things I want to get done today, and number 1 is I need to upload the video announcing I am quitting my job as a TV news reporter. And I know this is like weird, it's like a blast from the past, you guys have already seen the video, but right now it is June 1st, the day after I quit, and some of you already know because Zach accidentally let the cat out of the bag yesterday, which was like really sweet of him. During one of the newscasts, they announced that I was leaving and Zach tuned in, which I always get on him about how he doesn't tune in anymore. And by the way, guys, that is like a total joke. I actually don't like when people watch. I just don't. My mom watches every morning. I don't like it. Like, or I guess she used to watch every morning. She won't be able to anymore. But like, I just don't like people watching. I don't know why. It's just a thing. So Zach tuned in and videotaped me saying goodbye on Local 12 and put it on his Instagram story. And I don't even know how many followers he has on Instagram. Let me actually check, but quite a few of you saw it. He has 3,000, wow, good for you, Zach. He has 3,103 followers. Yeah, a lot of people ended up seeing it and they were confused because I haven't announced it anywhere. Local 12 then also announced it. A lot of you guys went to Local 12's page then and saw they announced it, and I have just been silent on all social media. Like, you know when you go to someone's Instagram story and it's just like you could see like the bubble and it says like, oh, this person has a story, it doesn't even have that for me, which is so weird because I'm always storying. I always have a story, but I don't know. I've just wanted to enjoy this time, like just this like piece of like the last day that no one knows. I don't know, like it's like a weird little secret I've been keeping. And as someone who records my entire life, like every single thing, and I put it on the internet, it's just been nice just to have like this time of silence. I don't know, I know that sounds weird. And just also, I opened up about a lot during the I quit my job video that I'm like, like, am I ready to, you know, put it out there? I don't know. So, I mean, I have to. It's sitting there. Like, it's uploaded just on unlisted, and I have to just bite the bullet and upload that. And my gosh, like, I'm just like, I don't know why I'm like scared what people are gonna say. I don't know. It's just like, it's just a lot. So I have to do that. Then, oh my gosh, I have to put up my announcement on Instagram. I made this video, which I can't put here, like on YouTube, because it includes a song that would be copyrighted. But if you haven't seen the video, go to my Instagram right now. I got so emotional making it. It's just 90 seconds of all of like the highlights of my reporting career. When I finished making it and I watched it, it was like, it was really emotional, because it's like, it's just everything that I've done over the past 5 years. But one thing like I want to note is that those are the highlights, and for every single highlight, for every single cool thing you see me do, from flying in a Geico Skytyper to, I don't know, like doing firefighter stuff, which was so cool. I got to like spray the hose, climb up a ladder, like really cool stuff. That was one of my coolest stories actually, and I thought I was gonna die, but those are always the best stories when I think I'm gonna die. But for every single highlight, honestly, there are like 50 lowlights. Just, there are in this business, or at least for me and my experience. When I say lowlights, it's nothing crazy, but it's just things where I'm like, oh wow, like I'd really rather not do, you know, in terms of like covering a sad story or waiting out in the freezing cold on the scene of a fire for hours. So anyway, I thought it was interesting that it's like, if you look at that 90-second Insta reel, you're like, wow, like how the heck could she have quit this job? That is so cool. Like, oh my gosh, but those are the highlights. I also need to announce my retirement, obviously not a retirement, but my goodbye on Twitter and Facebook, which is so weird because like Local 12 made the announcement, Zach made the announcement, and I've just been silent on Twitter and Facebook, and I'm so happy because I will have access to my Twitter and Facebook. They used to, Sinclair is the company I work for, and they used to, as soon as someone quits, take away their Twitter and Facebook because they technically made those for me, but I got all my followers. I'm the one who's been posting on it for 5 years, and they no longer like take it away, which is so nice. Like, I have access to those now, which I'm really happy about, because even though I don't post on Twitter and Facebook as much as like Instagram, I still have like a community on there, you know? So I'm happy about that. I also have on my to-do list respond. Like, I think I'm just gonna be spending like hours today responding to everyone, to questions, to just a lot. So I'm dedicating a lot of time to do that. I put on here fix bike ? I popped a tire, I think, and I need to call to see if I can get it fixed. I don't know if I'm gonna do that today. We'll see. And then I need to edit an entire vlog, which you guys would have already seen. My last day as a TV news reporter, which includes the thumbnail, upload it, and like put it on unlisted, and then do all of that description. And oh my gosh, okay, well, I need to add another thing to the list. I need to edit all of my description edit, because for example, if you go to my Instagram right now, it says I'm a TV news reporter. If you go to my YouTube, it's in the description box at the very bottom, but I need to edit all of that. Twitter, Facebook, oh my gosh, so many things. And it all starts with, I just need to upload this video.
I know that I messed up, wish I could take it back, but it doesn't matter.
Alright guys, it's time. This is the video. It's been like this for like a week. I filmed this like a week ago. Everything is looking good, and I think I just need to bite the bullet. This is the part where I turn it from unlisted to public. Oh my gosh, once I hit done, there's no going back, okay? Oh my gosh, it's live. There it is. It was published 12 seconds ago. 0 views. Okay, wait, ready? Let's refresh it. Boom. Has anyone viewed it yet? Has anyone viewed it? Seriously, this is what a loser I am. Oh wow, still no views. Awesome. Oh my goodness. I have no idea what I did to deserve you guys, but like, I could cry right now. I have just been sitting on the couch for the past hour and a half responding to comments on my YouTube, my Instagram, like I'm just going back and forth, and like I could seriously cry. Like, so many of you guys are just like saying exactly what I was afraid of. Just like, you know, like, we're not just following you for the TV news stuff and this and that. And like, I feel like one of the reasons I was like just hesitating posting the videos so much is because I feel like a part of me is almost embarrassed. Like, just embarrassed that I quit my job. It's like an embarrassing thing. Like, obviously getting fired, that's a whole other category of embarrassment, but like quitting, it's just not like something like you love like writing when you're like, oh, I just got hired, I got a new job. Everyone loves posting those videos, but like posting the like, hey, I quit, it's a little bit different. And like, just so many of you guys totally like made me feel okay about this, and I can't even begin to describe how much it means to me. I started this YouTube channel when I was 14 years old, and doesn't matter if you met me then or you met me when I was 17, 21, 23, yesterday, like, you guys have become like my family. Like, I want to hug every single one of you, and that's why I am taking the time to try to respond to all of you. My phone actually died, so now I'm going to my laptop, but I don't like responding on my laptop as much because I can't add emojis, and I feel like the emojis really represent my feelings and just how much I love you guys. But I just like, I can't thank you guys enough. And even just like the support of Zach and my family and just everyone, like, it really means a lot to me. And it's weird because like, obviously I quit my job, you know, yesterday was my last day, but like, a part of me made the decision that TV news wasn't like, oh my gosh, the end all be all a long time ago, even just taking this local 12 job, because I turned down a pretty huge gig. Sacramento, California, market number 20. It was a CBS O&O, meaning like it's owned by the network, and that's huge. That basically means it's like a direct pipeline to becoming a network correspondent, right? Like, this was a huge opportunity, yet all I saw was I'd rather just do what was better for like the future of Zach and me. Zach would have gone to Sacramento in a heartbeat. Like, he could not have been more supportive, and that's the thing. Like, just knowing he was supportive was like, oh, it's a no-brainer. I'm choosing Cincinnati, and I'm trying to get to Cincinnati. Honestly, like, let's say Zach was like, I will not move to Sacramento. I think I'd be in Sacramento right now, or whatever job came up. Like, just a different, because like, I just, like, all I need to know is that you would do it, and like, I have your support. And then, yeah, I don't know, but this has just been, this day has taken a turn. That bike, it's not getting fixed. No, I haven't even scratched the surface of editing the vlog that I need to edit, the previous one of like my last days as a TV reporter, because I think all night I'm just gonna be responding to comments. Like, this is gonna be my night, and it can be my night because I'm unemployed. Scratch that, I'm not unemployed, I'm simply retired. These are the balloons Zach got me yesterday, which I was not expecting. And he's seriously just the best. I'm so lucky. And then he also got me a card, which I love, a nice handwritten card. As you can see, I have kept all of his handwritten cards. This is just my pile. And I've noticed he doesn't really appreciate mine as much. He doesn't really value them, but you know what? I love them. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm dying. So I just came in here to check my phone. I told you guys it was dead, so it's on the charger. I really can't take it off. But my friend Rachel sent me a really, really sweet text. You guys know Rachel. She was one of the first people I met when I got to Dayton. Like, she was hired 2 weeks after me, and she was a few years older than me, so she had a lot of experience, and somehow, some way, she put up with me. Like, she taught me so much and was just like so kind to me. I feel like when you see the new girl come out of college and she's just an absolute idiot, like, a lot of people probably would judge that and not be so patient, but like, from the beginning, I feel like she just like took me in as like a big sister. And oh my gosh, like, yeah, it's just crazy. Like, she's one of the reasons like my moving to Ohio was so seamless. Like, I got to Ohio and met one of my best friends in the world within 2 weeks. Like, it was crazy. But anyway, she just reminded me of the time I was an absolute idiot, one of the many. Guys, I've never told this story on YouTube or to anyone because it is just unspeakable. But finally, I'm going to tell it, because why the heck not? So this is one of the times where Rachel really could have decided to disown me and not be my friend. It was actually like, we had just met. Rachel and I seriously just met. It was like days later. Like, we really weren't friends yet, when our morning anchor got a demotion. This person was amazing. And I, as soon as I met him, like, loved him and was just like so happy to be working with him. He was kind, he was good at his job, but in the TV news industry, like, it's brutal. One day your boss could wake up and just be like, no, I don't really like that person here. It happens. And I was so naive that like, I didn't even realize that was possible. So I come into work and I'm like, let's just call him Teddy. Where's Teddy? People told me like, oh, he's not the morning anchor anymore. The morning Monday through Friday anchor. Like, that's a really coveted shift. they told me he got taken off that, and instead he was going to be the weekend anchor. Who wants to work weekends? Absolutely no one. And an MMJ, not a reporter, an MMJ, where you have to shoot your own stuff, write your own stuff, edit all your own stuff. Like, you do it all. You're a one-man band. It is like a very brutal job. Not coveted at all. And I just like couldn't process the fact that he didn't choose this. I was just like, oh wow, like Teddy must have wanted this. Like, that's crazy, because to me, Teddy was like the god of the newsroom. He was the Monday through Friday morning anchor. Like, what Teddy wanted, Teddy got in my head. So I thought he chose it. He gets into work on the very first day of his demotion, like when it went into effect, and the newsroom is like silent. No one's really looking at Teddy. No one's making eye contact. Teddy's not making eye contact with anyone. I'll never forget, he was walking in front of me, like slumped kind of, and he just sat down in his chair, and I was like, why is no one talking to Teddy? That's weird. So I, being the idiot I am, yell like, hey, Teddy. And he just so quietly, I'll never forget his voice, so quietly says, hey. And I say, oh my gosh, like you weren't on the morning shift this morning. And he just says, no, like no, nothing else, just no. And that's not like Teddy. He's a very kind person. And when I got to the station, we were pretty close. Like, not close, but like we talked a lot. We got along really well. So I still could not catch on as to why Teddy was being the way he was. But like, I feel like it's like one of those things when someone's being quiet, you just suddenly like want to talk even more and make that much more of a fool of yourself. So he said like, no, I wasn't there this morning. And I said, so I hear you got a new job, like a new shift. And he said, yes, like just one word. He just one worded me. He said, yes. There's just dead air. So I go, congratulations. Guys, it was a demotion, and I congratulated him. I congratulated him on his demotion in front of the entire newsroom. Everyone is sitting at their desks, not making eye contact with with either of us, because they're so embarrassed for me. And I'll never forget, Teddy just says, I didn't ask for this. And he just like kind of turned away. And I was like, and that's when it started hitting me like, oh, wow, he didn't ask for this. Like, I, in my head, was just like, he must have wanted this with his family or something. I don't know, like a schedule, childcare, I don't know. And he ended up going out in the parking lot to go on a shoot because he was now an MMJ. I ran after him, followed him out there, and was just like, Teddy, I am so sorry, because Rachel explained to me, Clancy, this was a demotion. I said, I'm so sorry. I swear I had no idea. I thought you truly wanted this. Like, I think you're so talented, blah, blah, blah. And like, he could not have been nicer. And once it was just me and him, he like totally opened up and was just like so kind to me and was like, I know you didn't mean anything by it. And we're cool. We're cool. And I do have to say, Teddy ended up moving on to better things, and he is now the main evening anchor in a separate market. So it just goes to show, like, even when, you know, life throws you curveballs, he picked himself up, and he's now doing well. But I will never forget congratulating someone on their demotion and just like the stupid things I did. But and I really do feel bad about it, because I can't even imagine how I made him feel. But I was just young and dumb. The best combination ever. Yes, I just finished editing this video. It is 6:33 p.m. By the way, one of my biggest pet peeves is when influencers complain like, oh, I don't work a 9 to 5. I'm working at 9 p.m. Like, I work all these hours. It's like, okay, but you're working at 9 p.m. because you didn't have to work at 7 or 8 a.m. You know what I mean? Like, you're not necessarily working more than anyone else. And sure, maybe on certain days you are, but for the most part, it's just like your own fault. Like, for example, today, I haven't been grinding since 8 a.m. and here we are at 6. Like, no, like, I was eating my lunch for like 45 minutes. I had a great little like stroll in the neighborhood this morning. Like, there's give and take, and I can tell you, like, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that was always my biggest pet peeve. Or when influencers are like, a 9 to 5 you can shut off, but I can't shut off my job. No, there are a lot of jobs you can't shut off. Like, for example, maybe, I don't know, a doctor or a nurse, but even then, they're constantly learning new things and reading up on things. And as a reporter, I'm certainly not just shutting things off once I'm done. I'm constantly looking for the next story. I'm constantly getting texts and emails and phone calls from interviewees and people who I'm working with. And like, most jobs aren't just 8-hour jobs. I'm just saying. Anyway, I've been bottling that up for a while, that like, I don't know. I feel like no matter what situation you're in, like it sometimes is like overwhelming, or you just feel like you have it worse than anyone else. For example, me reporting early, like in my mind as I'm like putting on my makeup at 2 a.m., I'm like, it doesn't get worse than this. But there are tons of jobs that are worse than that. A lot worse than that. Anyway, I just felt like that needed to be said. I am really happy that I finally am done editing this though, because I thought this was gonna have to get pushed to tomorrow, and then tomorrow was gonna be crazy. So I feel super relieved, and then I just have to make the thumbnail and upload and do all the settings. And oh my gosh, okay, wait, I still need to switch over my Instagram. And a few of you guys have messaged me about this. It still says morning reporter for Local 12 in Cincinnati, who also just so happens to make YouTube videos. And now it's gonna be like the girl who makes videos. I have no idea what the heck to make my bio. Comment down below if you have any suggestions, because whatever I change it to right now is just gonna be stupid. So let me know, because I'm not good at this stuff. Zach is back from work, and I didn't even explain his absence today, because normally he's sitting right there, but occasionally you go into the office.
As soon as I heard Clancy's gonna be home all day, I had to get out of here, so I scheduled a Dayton visit.
Yeah, the very first day.
I might have to be up there more often now.
Zach, we're supposed to be like work buds. Kidding me?
You're retired. You aren't even working.
But no, explain, because your office isn't even in Cincinnati, it's in Dayton.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot to explain. I work remote. We've got an office in Dayton, and we've got an intern that like I'd go up and just help out with, because she's just an intern for the summer. She shadows me like working, or like I like can give her stuff to do or whatever. But it's good to be up there so I can see my coworkers within my like smaller company, but then our other bigger companies are also up there that sit in the Dayton area. So it's good to see like who would be technically like my clients and whatnot, so you can show face, talk to them, all that stuff. So it's good to go up there. I'll go up there more frequently this summer because of the intern. So for her sake, but then my sake, it's worth the drive. So
Interesting how you said not much to explain, and then you spoke for 35 seconds.
yeah, it's not much comparatively to you blabbling.
But yeah, one thing I forgot to tell you guys is that I'm going to be uploading twice a week now. Obviously, because I have the time, and I really want to put effort into things. So Wednesday and Saturday. Saturday is definitely going to be 10 a.m. That's just my thing. Wednesday doesn't really have a time right now. I don't know. I feel like just maybe like sometime in the afternoon, morning. I have no idea. I really don't. But I'm about to go back to Kroger because I actually forgot to get paper towels before, unfortunately. So going back, it's the day in the life, very riveting stuff. But I promise, next video going to be exciting. Zach and I are actually going to a fun little event tomorrow, so I'm going to be vlogging. And yeah, that's a wrap on this. I feel weird. Like I just feel like I'm in like this new world, this new life, and none of it feels real. It's just, yeah. Anyway, okay, so I'm gonna go. Talk to you guys later.